The information you need relating to the sport you love, all within 5 minutes. NASCAR in 5 starts right now. This weekend, road racing is back in NASCAR. The Finger Lakes region of New York State will play host to the NASCAR Nationwide and Sprint Cup Series at Watkins Glen International. The races will take place on Saturday and Sunday respectively. A more detailed look at the schedule is coming up later on in today's show. Hello everyone, welcome to NASCAR 5. I'm your host Bryce Turner. First up, a look back to last weekend at Pocono and Iowa. The Cup Series competed at Pocono Raceway with the GoBowling.com 400. Dale Earnhardt Jr. won the race, his third victory of the season, and second at the track after he won the June outing at the Tricky Triangle. Kevin Harvick finished in second, followed by Joey Logano, Clint Bowyer, and Greg Biffle. Jeff Gordon continues to lead in the standings, but NASCAR's most popular driver has made up some ground after his win. Jr. is now 17 points back of the top spot. Brad Keselowski, Matt Kenseth, and Ryan Newman round out the top 5, and I'm sure those three are happy about the chase, as at the moment they are many points back of the lead. For more post-race coverage, visit carnuts.ca and click on Closed Wheel Racing. Over at Iowa Speedway in the Nationwide Series US Cellular 250, double duty paid off. Traveling from Pocono to Iowa and back was not a bad thing for Brad Keselowski as he visited Victory Lane in Saturday night's race. Michael McDowell and Trevor Bayne finished second and third. Chase Elliott leads in the standings by a mere 2 points over Regan Smith. Elliott Sadler is third, 12 points back. And back to Pocono, where the Truck Series took to the track with the Pocono Mountains 150. Past Trucks champion and current Cup regular Austin Dillon won the race. Johnny Sauter and Joey Coulter followed him across the start-finish line. Meanwhile, Ryan Blaney leads by 7 points over Sauter in the standings. Matt Crafton is third, 12 back of the top spot. It's time now for a news update. In the news, Rusty Wallace has been busy this week, being inducted into not one but 2 Motorsports Hall of Fames. Just this afternoon, Wallace was inducted into the Watkins Glen Drivers Walk of Fame. Rusty's spot on the Walk of Fame is located on North Franklin Street. Now backtrack to Wednesday, Rusty Wallace was inducted into the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America. Wallace has 55 wins and 1 championship in the Cup Series to his credit. And speaking of Rusty's accomplishments, in 2013 he was inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame. In other news, Nationwide Series rookie and championship points leader Chase Elliott could race in the Cup Series on a few occasions as soon as next season. Elliott, who at the old age of 18 is only in his first year in NASCAR's second-tier series and is already proving to be one of the series title contenders. Chase has also won 3 races thus far this season, and in an interview on NASCAR Radio, Rick Hendrick mentioned that Elliott may run a few Cup races in 2015. Hendrick-backed Junior Motorsports is the team Chase is driving for in the Nationwide Series. And Joe Gibbs Racing has decided not to appeal the penalty placed by NASCAR on the number 11 team. The team's car failed post-race inspection, and suspensions, fines, and points deductions were part of the ensuing penalty. Programming alert for the latest on the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series. Be sure to tune in to NASCAR 5 NCATS edition tomorrow here on my YouTube channel. Meanwhile, the next NASCAR 5 will be posted on Friday, August 15th. But first, to wrap up today's show, this weekend schedule. That is next. Here's a look at which races we'll be previewing for you next week here on NASCAR 5. The NASCAR Nationwide Series will take to the road course of Watkins Glen International on Saturday afternoon with the Zippo 200. The race, which will begin at around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, can be seen on ABC and TSN2. Radio coverage will be broadcast on the Motor Racing Network and SiriusXM. Qualifying will take place tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time and will air on ESPN2. Then on Sunday is the Sprint Cup Series Cheez-It 355 at the Glen. The race will begin shortly after 1 p.m. Eastern Time and will be broadcast on ESPN, TSN2, MRN, and SiriusXM. Qualifying will be on deck at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow and will air on ESPN2. Thanks for watching this week's edition of NASCAR 5. I'm Bryce Turner. Enjoy the races.